Okay, so I've been dancing for over a year now, and I've been training, I've been doing classes, like I'm part of a dance program, Ascendant Dance Studios, training twice a week, and then I take casual classes just to see I just go to classes whenever I see stuff I like, which I think is coming back soon. Like, it's been so dead during the winter that because during the winter, no one has any motivation, there's no sun, the sun's never out, no one wants to go outside, everyone's just stuck indoors. It's just like seasonal depression, bro. Yeah, let me put that down. Dancing is dead. One of the things that I've been wondering for a long time now is, why aren't there more online dance tutorials? I've seen some people do it. The amount of money a dance teacher or a dance choreographer shouldn't rely on being in the top 10% of choreographers, where studios are reaching out from other parts of the world to ask you to teach at their studio and fly over and do all these things. You don't have to be in that top percentile of dance teachers to make a living from this, right? That's stupid. There has to be another way, and there is, especially with websites and social media and start sharing around things so quickly and content. I want to see more and more dance teachers and choreographers do this, because that way everyone gets exposed to the best dancers and the best choreographers. It's not just the people who live in LA go to the best studios. It's not only the people who live in Asia, like Japan and Korea, who get to go to 1 Million and go to Just Jerk and go to all these other studios, these studios that we see on YouTube. Wow, those are they're really good teachers, wow. But we just never get to learn from them, right? But they so easily can, right? And they're incentivized to do so, because many people pay to learn from them, and they could charge a ridiculous amount if they want to. But this way, everyone just gets better quicker, right? For me, it's right now everyone is just learning from their local studio and the few studios that are around, and not everyone gets to live near the city. And it's we're limited by the teachers in our local studios. It's it will very rarely get better than the best teachers in Melbourne, or the best dancers in Melbourne, or the best dancers or teachers in your area, right? You're limited by it, because that's all you can learn from, right? Which sucks, right? It's kind of, it's horrible. It's the worst thing ever. I don't want that to be a thing. Please, I need to change this thing. It's something that's deeply bugs me, honestly. And I just want to be that change, bro, honestly. And for a long time, for the last few at least 6 months, I've just been kind of just annoyed by it, right? I've just always been constantly asking myself this question of online dance tutorials aren't a thing. Why isn't it a thing? Why isn't it a thing? Why isn't it a thing? And I remember scrolling one day and I saw a quote that hit me like a fucking truck. And it said, be the change that you want to see in the world, right? It's I've wanted this change to happen for so long, but no one's doing it. I'm the only one affected by it, affected by it this much. But I know there are other people who want the same thing. So why don't I just do it? I know exactly what to do. I know exactly what to do. I know exactly what people want, because I'm in the target demographic. I'm the audience. I'm the target customer. So this is what I want to see people do this. And most importantly, yes, it's I'm in it for the money. Of course, that's definitely a motivation. But I want to see more and more dance teachers do this, right? They're not just break away from the chains of being tied to the studio that they have to work for, of being ridiculously underpaid and doing their own thing, being monetizing their craft, monetizing their passion, right? Because dancers should be paid for what they're actually worth to the market, and the amount of money that they are being paid should be directly correlated to how many people who want to learn from them.